are choices that you must make in the wilderness. You must choose whether. The reason they use the wood of the acacia tree is because the wood of the acacia tree resists pestilence and everything, rotting and worms and everything. And the reason it resisted is because it's toxic. But yet still, the flowers on the acacia tree are the most beautiful thing you ever want to see. They look like literally small clusters of hydrangea. But behind the blooms of the acacia tree are thorns at least 1.5 to 2 inches. And some of those thorns are toxic enough to kill a cow. And God said, in the wilderness I have placed the cedar and the acacia, the pine, the myrtle, and the box tree. It is about decisions. While the earth under the myrtle tree draws coal to it that you can use for fuel, the bark of the sand tree acts like raisins. So he's saying in the wilderness of your life, there are going to be decisions that you have to make. If you make this decision, then this is going to happen. If you make that decision, then the opposite will happen. And you have to understand exactly what your choices are. You may be following a friend off to do a ministry and negating to do what God has called you to do. This is a good thing, helping your friend. This, following God's directions to you, is a God thing. And you are going to have to decide whether you're going to follow the good thing in your life or the God thing in your life. Because not every good thing is a God thing. It may be good for you to go out and recruit souls. But if you're not in the field and he sent you in to recruit the souls, then are you really doing what you're supposed to be doing? Everybody wants to go to people's homes and ring the doorbell and recruit, but who wants to go out in the street? Everybody is easier, much easier to watch a man or a woman dressed up or halfway decent and say to them, do you know Christ? When he's sending you round the corner to the winos under the tree. But because you want to put on your cute clothes and you don't want to tone down what you're wearing and wear your jeans and a t-shirt to be able to not even have them shut you down on approach. You are doing good things. Some of us have our lives like they're runaway trucks right now. Just going off, not securing our load, not making sure that what we have is strapped down and it's secure, not making sure that our faith or our hope is secure in God, not making sure that we have directions about what he wants to do. Everybody wants God to finish the whole blueprint. God ain't going to finish the whole blueprint. Because if he gave you the whole blueprint, then where's the need for faith? Where's the need for trust? Where's the need for relationship? He's not going to give you a whole blueprint. He's going to say, you're going to either love me and trust me and lean not to your own understanding, or you're going to have your way, go your way, and everything going to be your way. But then when your way is your way, the results thereof are not fertile and nothing is happening and not producing nothing. Don't tell him you failed. Some of us are mad with God. Why are we mad with God? Why did he say? We didn't listen. God said, don't marry that man. We didn't listen. God said, don't do this. We didn't listen. God said, come out from among them. We didn't listen. He tells us to move from among certain people, and we stay there, and we stay there, and we stay there. Then when our hearts get busted wide open, we go howling at God, mad at God, because He let us get hurt. He did not let you get hurt. He told you to move 12 months ago. And He pushed beyond His safety. People get killed in relationships because when God has said enough is enough, we still in there. Oh, he gonna change. Oh, she gonna change. Let me help y'all out. Just as many women killing men now are the crimes of passion, or so they call it. Don't think that more men killing women now than women killing men. We got a 50-50. We done caught up. Done lost our mind following after a man that ain't out. Now, ain't nothing wrong with the brothers. I believe a brother needs to look like a brother. I don't believe that his hair needs to be longer than mine. Because if you actually follow the church at Corinth, that was the way that they signified prostitutes, male and female. The men had long hair, the women were bald. So this thing about them covering their hair every time a woman goes to church, let me help you out. They asked Paul and said, we got a problem. We got some of our women who were former prostitutes and they saved now, and people keep troubling them in the streets. What do they do? Paul said until their hair grow back, cover their head. Tell them put something on their head until their hair grow back. We done took that and made that gospel in the church. That a woman needs to cover her head every time she comes in church. No, I don't need to cover my head. I wasn't a prostitute. God says my hair is my glory. But see, that only comes when we study our work. You see, we got some issues, and people say, I'm a reprobate preacher. No, I'm not. I'm a word. We put people, we had a problem with drinking wine, and because we had a problem drinking wine, when God delivered us, we expect the whole world to stop drinking wine. So what are you saying to me? That only the non-wine drinking Christians are going to heaven, and the people in France who love and serve God who drink wine out of custom, out of their cultural difference, they're not going to heaven? What you saying to me? And don't tell me that the word says that we're not to drink much wine, no wine, because Titus said that older women should not be given to much wine. But because we want to condemn folk with the things that we are struggling with, rather than simply being honest enough to say, look, it was an area of deliverance for me. So I have an issue with it. Please, I don't have no problem with you doing it. Just don't take me back there. And if you ask your brethren not to do that, then most of us will say, okay, we understand where you are. And because we love you and we want to make sure that you are certain. But don't tell me that to go out to dinner with my husband and have a glass of Beringer puts me in hell. When you saw me at dinner, you happened to be working, and you saw me have a glass of Beringer at dinner with my husband. I went on a cruise.